Bang.
I done came down, hold up. I done came down, hold up, grip the grain.
What's up, everybody? Aquatic Master. Wasn't gonna show you this tank. It's 29. If you didn't recognize it, wasn't gonna show you it. Decided to, cause all the other tanks are a lot worse condition than this one is. So first things first, as you can see, I've got this giant algae problem in this tank. I'll get to that at the end of the middle of the end of the video. Just want to talk about this tank first. This cord is from my Aqualifter pump in there, but this tank's been through a lot. But just rescaped it like maybe a few months ago, whenever my last video of it was. Rescaped it and took out the driftwood and the rocks. Brought some plants in from outside and from downstairs. Some plants I was growing immersed. That means half in water, half out of water. Plants I had some breeding tanks. Got some jungle val in the back. I got some new fish. The cardinal tetras. Got 2 antler live bears. My guppies had some babies. I don't know where they are, but snail problems coming back. So I got about 10 assassin snails. I don't know. There's one back there on top of the leaf. I can't find now. And there's a shell of one buried himself. Can't find any more right now, but hopefully they'll be able to take care of that. Some Java fern in there. You can't even tell the difference. There's so much algae in here. Actually, it's probably about time I split a lot of Java fern off. So I'll probably do that in this video too. Some new fish. Again, false julies. My Crebenses pair back there. I think they may have bred once or twice. Just haven't raised the fry. I actually haven't been paying attention to these guys because they dug a little bit of a trench there, and I did not notice that. But got about 6 autos in this tank. There's one, and I can't find any of the others, but they have not been doing a good job with the algae. Word of advice: if you like auto cats and you don't really want a big pleco, and you got a relatively harsh algae problem, get maybe 10, 12, 14. 14 for maybe a 20, 30 gallon tank max. If it's really bad, you can go up to maybe 18. That's probably as much you're going to fit in there with other fish. But had about 6 in here. They whenever I see them, they're really fast. But I know they're eating their algae, but not enough apparently. So I got a pleco. I have no idea where he disappeared to. Somewhere back there. But just put him. Just acclimated him, put him in. Bolivian Ram's doing okay. My Crips and all my Amazon swords, my Reuben Red sword back there, they've actually been doing really well, even with the algae growth. It's kind of funny, but whatever. The jungle val's been doing pretty nice. I don't know, you can't see him, there he is. Got baby cockatoides in here. I guess it'd be considered juvenile now, it's getting pretty aggressive. That's pretty much all the basic new things in this tank. You can see my duckweed problem has returned for you guys that have been watching my videos for a while. I had duckweed on and off a little bit. The first time I had it, I actually killed it, which I didn't think was possible with duckweed. But that's another story. But so this tank's been doing pretty well. Actually, I haven't done a water change on it in a while. Probably gonna do that tomorrow. Maybe hold it off till next week. But snail problem's back. Got some assassin snails in there. Auto cats, antlers, guppies. Yeah, I think I covered everything. But I'm just showing this tank because all my other tanks are a lot worse for moving them. And I think I found bushy nose. No, that's not bushy nose. That's a Cory. So this tank's doing incredibly well despite the all the algae. Let's give you a shot of the Cockatoides. It's doing pretty well, even with the algae. Hopefully this pleco will do a good job of the algae, getting rid of it, and the autos can focus on the leaves of the plants more. This Java fern's been splitting off a lot, and I need to take it out and replant some of it. But there's another Cockatoides in there. I think it's a female. It's either a female or a very, very subdominant male, because it has absolutely no color. So hopefully it's a female, or I just put it in a death trap. Don't want that to happen. My crib pair's doing alright. This tank taught me a lesson, another lesson about algae. As soon as you see an algae problem, attack it. Get a pleco, get some auto cats. I wouldn't recommend getting any chemicals unless it gets really, really bad, like worse than mine is right now. Just because fish don't eat a lot of chemicals in their water. In fact, it's really bad for them. Getting all those algae reducing drops or whatever. Don't do those. It just screws with their water a lot. Also, I use RO water, so it'd just be a waste. Also, you wanna do a bit of a preemptive strike. You know, get algae eaters and get snails or whatever you like best to eat algae. Get them in your tank before you see the algae starting, because that way you won't ever see algae. They'll eat algae, or they'll scavenge food that nobody's eaten. Which reminds me, I need to feed these guys tonight. But they'll do a pretty good job of eating everything. That snail back there is not one that I really like, but they do help with the algae a little bit. So you can even introduce the really annoying reproducing snails in your tank. Then get maybe, once the algae problem's gone down, get maybe I'd say 4 per 5 gallon tank, 4 per 5 gallon tanks of the assassin snails. So those will do a pretty good job. But just don't overstock your tank. I've got what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cichlids in here, 3 Cory cats. God knows how many guppies I got in here. 4 cardinals. 4 auto cats, and a pleco. A medium-sized bushy-nosed pleco. So my tank's a bit overstocked, but just because of the plants, I can push the limit a little bit. Yeah, if you saw that, that's my Cockatoides getting really rowdy, my cribs. So might have to pull him out and give it to my fish tank. They've been looking for some Cockatoides. They just haven't had any in a really long time, or any Epistos in general. So donate a pair of those. And yeah.
Is this thing on? Word. So what, we get drunk. So what, we smoke weed. We're just having fun.